Hi, it's Matthew Kenny with American Patriots Press. I'm with Doug Giles. Say hi, Doug.
Howdy.
We're here at the second anniversary 9/12 group picnic, family picnic down here in beautiful sunny Florida. And Doug, this group started 2 years ago. What do you think the future is of the Tea Party movement?
Well, I'll tell you what, between now and November 2012, we're really going to find out. I think there's definite longevity involved. It's a beautiful thing to see the people, taking politics serious for once. I think evangelicals in 2000 and 2004, they're pretty much non-existent in the political process and voting. Now since Obama got elected and this Euro socialist comes in and starts dismantling our great American experiment, not only has it woken up evangelicals, but other people that are kind of sleepy and groggy when it comes to politics. They're now appreciating America and its founding principles, and these evaporating liberties that we're having, and it's kind of dawning on them that if they don't fight for the right to party, then this great American experiment can be no more. So I would say that in the next, the next 5-6 months to come, it's going to determine really where the Tea Party is going to be in the next 5 to 10.
How ramped up it starts?
Yeah, I mean, if they get up there and they kick butt and take names, and they bring America back to its founding principles, and get leaders that dig the Constitution and the Judeo-Christian principles that we're built upon, and we get our spending under control, we get national security under control, and we shut our borders down that got bigger holes in them than Rosie O'Donnell's pantyhose, then only do I think that the Tea Party will really start, merging into a force with longevity.
Mm-hmm. Are we allowed to say that? He just did. My only other question, and I'm glad that you brought up sleeping evangelicals. I used to be a liberal, so I wasn't aware of this, but once I was woken up and I wasn't blind anymore, I realized that a major problem of where we are today in the country is that for the last 50 to 100 years, the churches went to sleep, the leaders of the church, where with the founding fathers, the church leaders specifically led the charge, and that's what I feel we need today. What do you say about that?
Well, I say, first of all, you're being nice, because I think we've dropped the ball for a lot longer than that. And a nation will go in whatever direction the holy nation is taking it. And the church is not a peripheral issue. It's not some asterisk to our country's equation. You know that.
Correct. And
but that said, you see the church, backing away from truth. You see the church doing this Joel Osteen nice crap. You see the church not addressing, serious issues from life to marriage to national security to a strong apologetic against Islam to really articulating a Christian worldview in the United States. You see them not do that, and they're on the sidelines of life in a little Christian Disneyland, being dipsticks and doing nothing. It allows the enemies, it allows the socialists, it allows those with a secular worldview, communist worldview, to come in and set up shop just by abnegation. What we do see is, some powerful ministers, some people who are putting on Dee Snider's outfit from Twisted Sister and saying, we're not going to take it anymore. And they're owning their Christian worldview like never before. They're getting in there and contending with the people who are trying to get them to shut up. So I would say that, given the last election in 2010, where we had an inordinate amount of evangelicals show up to vote, I'd say it's a good day. But listen, chickadees, you cannot back off. You cannot sit down. You cannot rest on your laurels. Obama's got $1 billion in his campaign machine, and I tell you what, man, with Acorn and that ilk, with undergoing a name change, they're still out there, and they can still throw election. They can still stuff ballot boxes, and they can still register Mickey Mouse to vote. If you blink, if you rest, like I said, if you sit on your Pringled enlarged glutes for a second between now and November of 2012, then don't complain if the game doesn't change.
And finally, any politics in your future?
Absolutely not, man. I've done too many drugs in my past. I was a bad sinner before Christ came into my life. I'm having a good time ministering the gospel. I'm having a good time watching my daughters take over the planet. I don't want to see me up there. I can't do the political correct stuff, and so I don't think I could do it.
Thank you, Doug.
Yeah, man.
He's a real stand-up guy. Thank you, America. And follow Doug at ClashRadio.com and head down to his church down in Miami, Clash Church.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Yeah, buddy.
That was great
Good stuff, man.